all Silver Shroud fans.
Where'd they go? Think you're clever? Tango down. That's wasteful. I suggest you pick it back up. Hey, need something? Feel like trading some equipment? Hey, ready. Want to swap some gear?
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing the singing, but never mind. This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, me, Travis. Anyway, here's Sheldon Allman with Crawl Out, Fall Out. Probably some bad advice overall, but, sometimes.
That sound, what is it?
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance? I'm listening.
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap. Good to see you again, Nick.
Doc, what do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your man, Finn.
Who doesn't love some Louis Jordan? Am I right? I am. Because Louis Jordan rules.
Well, Mr. Valentine.
If you're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City, and you maybe want a adventure or something, I guess you have a new option.
Flirt.
The settlement of
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go
Sanctuary
talk to Amari.
has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there.
Let's see what Amari is up
with,
to.
You know, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe the...
Dr. Amari?
Not other news,
Yes.
actually the same news.
I take it this isn't a social call.
Minutemen were involved in this.
We need your help, Doctor.
I thought they were kind of done for.
I need the memories from a man named Kellogg.
Kind of crazy, if you ask me.
But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require...
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Omari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Omari.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single... Both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cop, he'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Uh-huh. All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep it...
Uh-huh.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
Mom knew how it was.
This may prove disorienting at first.
She wasn't soft, but, I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
thing about happiness is you only know. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it, and it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy,
next intact memory.
You don't really believe it. You focus on that petty bullshit or next job or...
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect
weren't there to help them.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead.
Well, we seem to
be
getting closer.
There was always a job for someone
Try this
like
next
me.
one.
I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed. The first synths weren't all that impressive. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute.
Getting warmer.
But I figured
one of these
they were
got
just a
to tell us
convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right.
There's one that looks mostly
They didn't know any...
Connecting now.
Override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are...
Big heads never liked taking orders.
Still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all just...
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it,
Another
but
intact memory.
I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of...
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory, so...
Wasn't my
good news,
idea
I
to
think.
settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here... This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Find it. Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
What do you want?
It's come to my attention. Disruptive of our operations.
Big heads never liked taking orders from... I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old... It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute, Because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
How can I help you, Knight?
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that "we come in peace" malarkey. Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of good neighborhood. say.
What's our next move?
You all right, brother?
Don't let all that ordnance go down. Yeah, why?
to you!